Hello, my name is Maggie Strasser, and this is my Phase 3 Reflection Go React video for D030 Leadership and Management in Complex Healthcare Systems. In Phase 3, we were tasked with putting together an executive summary of a nurse executive. I found a lot of things interesting while, putting together my nursing executive summary, and something that was super interesting to me while doing this was the responsibility of the nursing executive to know the business side of things. Obviously, as an executive, any organization anywhere in the world not even in healthcare, you need to know like the business side of things. But when we set out to nursing school, we never think about the business side of healthcare, really. We just kind of think about how to take care of a patient and evidence-based practices and things of that nature. So I didn't really expect how extensive it has to be for a nursing executive in their knowledge of the business side of healthcare. So at one point in my career, I was the first cardiac device nurse in a cardiology clinic. And I had to learn how to properly bill insurance for the device checks that we were doing on patients. And it was super overwhelming, the information that I had to learn and kind of build in my clinic, because no one before me had done that. And so I can't fathom it's crazy to have all that knowledge and have to do it on a larger scale. I just had 500 patients I did it for, but a nursing executive might have hundreds of thousands of patients that they're kind of, learning all this and knowing all of this stuff. They have to know this stuff to be successful at their role, obviously. So something that was also really interesting to me and super important to me too, as someone who's below a nursing executive, is their ability to put time into their employees or their constituents or whatever. I think it's super important for the nursing leaders to be able to help professionally develop and professionally mold the people below them. I think it's so important for them to just invest time in their, the people under them, because knowledge is power, I guess. Knowledge is a good way to make your team stronger, basically. It can only help your team. It can't really hurt them. So this is kind of too historically how the nursing profession has continued, is because older nurses have passed down their knowledge to the younger nurses and so forth. So, like I said, it's not ever going to hurt your team or a team to pass down the knowledge of the nursing executive. It's only going to further strengthen the team. Overall, for the whole task, phase 1, 2, and 3, it was a lot of writing, but it was so nice to shadow and learn from a nurse whose job is being a nursing executive. I learned that, one big thing that I learned is that not only does a staff nurse wear a lot of hats, like dietary, social work, launder, I don't know. I've been a lot of different things as a staff nurse to help my patients. But nursing executives also have to wear many hats. They have to know business and insurance and be good leaders and develop their constituents. And they have to be, really good communicators and so on and so forth. Which I didn't really consider, I just thought, they're up there telling the staff nurses what to do, but that's not always the case. It also reminded me how amazing nurses are, because, we can wear all those hats, and I think that's pretty awesome. We also have to play many roles to make sure that our patients are well cared for, and their needs are met appropriately. But overall, I did learn a lot, and it was very interesting for sure.